Greetings, traveler. Mannimarco is one of the most powerful necromancers in the Elder Scrolls, but in Oblivion he's just an NPC with a lot of HP. Skyblivion says they fixed that. Let's see if they really did. I'm not going to retell the story you already know. I'll just remind you how this actually ends in Oblivion. You find one of the most powerful necromancers in the series inside a cave. You fight him, and that's it. In Skyblivion, the fight starts very differently. After moving through icy cave corridors, you reach Mannimarco's castle, where the first encounter takes place on a small enclosed arena. The moment the fight begins, a magical barrier seals the area, making it impossible to leave. The opening deliberately mirrors vanilla Oblivion. Mannimarco paralyzes the player, delivers his signature villain monologue, and only then starts attacking. During this phase, he summons 3 skeletal minions, emerging dramatically from blue magical flames. Once his health is reduced past a certain point, Mannimarco teleports away in an explosive burst. A breach opens in the wall, forcing the player to pursue him into a second arena. The second phase raises the pressure significantly. Mannimarco casts a spell that causes new skeletons to rise from the ground or from nearby coffins. Some attack at range, others move in for melee combat, while Mannimarco himself relentlessly pressures the player using a powerful staff. If you enjoy this video and this kind of content, I'd really appreciate your support by subscribing. More than 90% of people who watch these videos usually pass by without subscribing, and I genuinely love to have you here for the next ones. Thank you. This is where the contrast with vanilla Oblivion really shows. Back then, the Staff of Worms was mostly a simple reanimation effect. It brought a dead NPC back for a short time, and that was it. In Skyblivion, the concept is pushed much further. While researching this, I came across the staff's in-game description, and it explains why the fight feels so dangerous. The staff allows Mannimarco to turn death itself into a weapon, permanently reanimating corpses or conjuring unstable undead that rush in and detonate, dealing 75 disease damage to anything nearby. When his health drops again to another critical threshold, Mannimarco teleports once more and surrounds himself with a magical shield that makes him completely immune to damage. At this point, he summons a massive bone colossus. To avoid overwhelming the player, the developers intentionally keep Mannimarco inside the barrier during this phase, focusing the challenge entirely on the Colossus. Only after the creature is defeated does the barrier fall, allowing the fight with Mannimarco to conclude. Once he dies, all remaining skeletal minions disappear as well. The developers were also asked whether other necromancers, or even the player, would ever be able to summon a bone colossus. The answer was cautious, most likely not, at least for now. Personally, I think it would be a great addition if that ever changed. Something similar to how Skyrim allowed players to summon Karstag again after defeating him, as a reward for overcoming a difficult encounter. It's also worth noting that Mannimarco isn't the only boss in Skyblivion receiving this treatment. Developer footage has already shown multi-phase encounters with a vampire boss, as well as a reworked fight with Umbra. From what we've seen so far, the main quest of the remake hasn't been left untouched either. The developers also mentioned Goblin Jim's cave. While it's not a traditional boss fight, the situation there is intentionally bizarre. What started as a simple goblin ambush eventually evolved into the addition of Jim's goblin wife, complete with a dress and wig. Strange, but memorable. That's everything for now. The full developer stream used for this breakdown is linked in the description. Thanks for watching, leave a like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next video.